Are we live? Hello? Anyone here right now? Okay, so we're live right now. Okay, that's good. Okay. Welcome back to another video, guys. This is actually a live stream. I've done a live stream in a while, actually. Let me just make a new scene real fast, just to have something, because I don't want you guys to see what I'm seeing right now. So let me just open up Premiere. Go to Premiere Pro. Okay, now I can show you guys. There we go. Okay, so this is. What was the video I did a review about? Let me pull it up real fast. Sorry, guys. I literally just started editing today, so I'm not really much into this. So it's going to give me a second real fast. Raycast is what the video is about. Raycast. Wait, let me pull up Task Manager real fast. Oh. That's what we're running with right now. I'm running a Lunch Gen i5, 64 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, if you guys are wondering. An SSD NVMe, an AMD Radeon RX 5080. Yeah, 580. If you guys are wondering what my specs are, they're right there. I can actually, let me move this over here, go into OBS real fast. Let me do something for OBS. Task Manager. I can move that in the corner. Resize it right about. Good resize right about there. Okay. Let me open up my file manager real fast just so I can grab the footage. There's a lot of footage I do. Yeah, this is footage here. For some reason, after I moved up real fast, my audio started glitching in that. If you guys are watching the other video before this, it was glitching out weirdly, which I don't know why. It just started glitching out weirdly, which is interesting, so. Okay. So I need to put a. Oh, I do have keybind set up for this, so that's why I'm actually going pretty fast. I need I'm just gonna add the compressor in here. I usually add more stuff onto the stuff, but I feel like a compressor is just good for right now. YGG family, welcome back to another PARSQUAD video. Today we are watching this free app adds killer features to macOS by Bog. Now let's go check it out.
If you're a part of the 14, almost 15% of people use macOS.
To be honest, I actually kind of like the animations that he does. So if you guys want to, I'll link his course for his animations down in the link in the description after the stream is over, if you guys want to see that. So. Sorry. Let me get the chat up real fast. Okay. There. Okay. So let's get back to
And
editing.
you've probably at some point used the Spotlight search. It's essentially a universal search. Oh, there it goes. A universal search bar where you can look up things across your computer. Just give it some time, and it's going to find it. Also,
Oh, so Shark, or not, I said Shark because it's on the screen, but Spotlight Search is kind of like what Power Tools adds to Windows. I use it a lot. Okay, if you guys are wondering what Power Toys is, let me go over here real fast. Power Toys is this. If you do all space on Mac OS or on Windows, this is what it is. I can search up Adobe. If I can type Premiere Pro. If you want, it shows everything that it can find and all of that. But that's Premiere Pro for you.
conveniently, you can Google things from here. Boom. Now this Spotlight search bar is powerful, but not as powerful as Alfred. This is an...
What's Alfred? I'm not sure why I paused right there. It was just like an unnecessary pause. I'm not sure why. Let's actually edit that out real fast. Adobe's actually really fast.
Conveniently powerful, but not as powerful as Alfred.
We'll also be making the thumbnail as well in this video, or in this live stream.
This is an...
What's Alfred?
Powerful than Spotlight. Oops,
Probably.
App of...
I use it a lot. I actually kind of like that Power Tools has something like that. System.
Conveniently, you can Google things from here. Boom. Now this Spotlight search bar is powerful, but not as powerful as the app I've been using to replace the default Spotlight search. But there is another, and it's called Raycast. And this one's supposed to be a lot more powerful than Alfred, and a lot more powerful than Spotlight search. Download for Mac, join Windows wait.
Oh yeah, I did check. They are making it for Windows. I'm definitely going to do a video on that the second it comes out, because I really feel like, to be honest, I'm not going to downsize Microsoft since Microsoft made Power Toys, but I kind of feel like this is just like a basic software. Like, it's not too powerful. So I will do a video on Raycast once it comes out to Windows.
List. Wait, it's coming to Windows as well? Install via Homebrew. Okay, let's do this the fancy way. Yoink. Open up a terminal, and then all I do is paste this in. That's a bingo. It does look fancy for sure. Has that vision.
I mean, actually, I just put it up on, what's it called? Google. Oh, here it is right here. Let me switch it. But here it is. Let's see. You can see it's coming out to Windows. And I guess they also have for iOS as well. So it looks like they're adding stuff. They're soon going to have it for the Windows people, or for the people that use good old Windows. I use Windows. I also run Arch Linux, but that's not important right now. But like, I should show you, or show that if you guys.
Vision Pro aesthetic. Emojis. What a cool website. I can just toggle these. How do I quit Vim? And it gives you...
Wait, so is this like their AI feature? Because I heard that they have like AI features. So I'm wondering, is this their AI feature that they have built in?
The answer. Okay, I don't want to spoil it anymore. So I think it's installed. Boing. Oh, don't do that. Just revealed my IP.
Well, you didn't review, or I'm just going to say this. I didn't really say it in the video, but you didn't review or release your IP since it was since you actually blurred it in editing. So you can't really say that since it's not really out there. I'm just saying.
Oh, that was a...
You didn't really reveal your IP if it didn't really show. But, and plus, what was that weird effect?
cool effect. It darkened...
I literally said the exact same thing.
Don't do that. Just revealed my IP.
Oh. Yeah, this is a really cool effect in my opinion. Raycast will automatically open when you log in. You can manage this in login, items, and extensions. Okay. But yeah, it darkened his background. Like he wasn't joking.
Oh.
Alright, so if I slow this down real fast. I'm gonna take off this for a little bit. It darkened his background a little bit.
It was a cool effect. It darkened my whole background. Start setup. Oh, there are a bunch of features. Continue. Type any message to AI.
Man casually just skips the
Continue. Type.
He just skips it.
Type any message to AI right from the. Of course, there's AI. Let's disable it. Install your first extensions.
Wait, there's extensions. I might, and I'll have to actually read on what the extensions do. But once I actually get a great understanding what they do, I'll definitely have some installed. Definitely. How many other things are in this one app? Now I feel like I need Raycast.
One for Obsidian. There's a color picker. Okay. Install all. I'll do it later. Let's do it later. Oh, start a 14-day free trial. Hold on a second. Raycast Pro. Maybe later. Oh, what is that animation? Press your new hotkey to open Raycast.
So there's an animation. How much does this software give you? Like they give you animations and a lot of other stuff. I feel like they went a little overkill on making this app. I'm just saying. I feel like it's a little overkill in my opinion. Press option and space.
Option space. Option space. Oh, and it reacts. Oh.
Wow. Why is there confetti on the screen? Now that is something that is not normal for a software.
What's going on? Open walkthrough, enter. Welcome to Raycast. Oh, so this is like a tutorial. Let's just ignore the tutorial. Okay, so what if I now want to change my desktop wallpaper? Do I double click search files? Wait, that's a rookie move. It should let me search files here somehow. I pressed space. Do I click enter now? Wallpaper. Okay, let's set it to this one. One of my favorites from this wallpaper pack. Wallpaper. Okay, let's set it to this one. One of my favorites from this wallpaper pack. Link in the description. Search
Okay.
files, search emoji and symbols. Nerd. Love this video pretty much. So the three things that I use. Whoa, what's happening? So the three things that I use Alfred the most is looking for files, and inside of Alfred, by default, it only looks for apps. But if you hit space, it then looks for files. Then I usually do calculations and search things on Google by just typing it in. Or I do this, which lets me search within Perplexity within another website.
So I was actually doing research on Perplexity today, and I guess it's like a different version of like ChatGPT. I ran it through ChatGPT, or I did a little test. If you guys want to, this is just me yapping for like a good 5 minutes, for a good minute. So we don't. So that doesn't really need to be in the video.
How long? Hold on a second. Raycast Pro. Oh, what is that animation? Press your new hotkey to open Raycast. From this
Holy cow, that was like 50 words. 50 words a second.
Symbols. Nerd. Sums up this video pretty much. So the three things that I use. Whoa, what's happening? So the three things that I use Alfred the most is looking for files, and inside of Alfred, by default, it only looks for apps. But if you hit space, it then looks for files. Then I usually do calculations and search things on Google by just typing it in. Or I do this, which lets me search within Perplexity within another website.
So I was actually doing research on
Yes, website. Yeah. Search within Perplexity within another website. Long do cats sleep? And it searches for this thing within Perplexity. Cats typically sleep between 12 and 18 hours a day. So at least I want to recreate these features within Raycast. First is file search. What if I just do Shrek? Oh, that gives me voiceover. So I have to select file search, and then I can look for Shrek. Seems like there are a bunch of Shreks on my computer. Open command enter actions command K. Add to favorites. Copy deep link. No idea what that means. Oh, there's clipboard history. For clipboard history, I use a separate app called Mackie. It's free. Oh, also speaking of Mac apps, I want to tell you about Setapp. They're the sponsor of today.
setup's about.
Today's video. Setup is essentially a subscription that gives you access to hundreds of expensive Mac, iOS, and web apps for a comparably small monthly fee without you having to go out and find stuff on the web. Let me show you how. Let's say my menu bar is super cluttered, which it is. I'll type in tidy up menu bar and boom, it suggests a popular app called Bartender. I click install and look at my menu bar now. The best part is that there are no trials, no credit card numbers, no license management. I clicked install and it's here on my Mac just like that. Or if I need a quick VPN, I'll type in VPN, it suggests a VPN, I'll click download and it automatically signs me in and lets me connect to a VPN without the need to sign up for an extra account. Setup has more than 200 most popular and powerful Mac apps that work together to help you with project management, streaming, gaming, presentations, and more. Apps on Setup are also fully functional and have no in-app purchases. You can try Setup for free for 30 days by clicking the link in the description, and if you like what they offer, subscribe for a monthly or an annual subscription. Click on the link in the description to get started.
Actually, I might know what the thumbnail is going to be. Okay, I know what the thumbnail is going to be. So let me grab this thing. I'm just going to move this over here just so it doesn't... Yeah. There you go. Save that. I'm also gonna have this running, so let me go over here and let me go like this fast. Photoshop. New project. Think I'm good now. Let's go and call it safe right now and just. Okay. There we go, we're in here. So now if I move this real fast, minimize this. Where's the thumbnail? Right here. Let's import this thumbnail. Actually, I usually have this over there, but I haven't moved that yet. So I can do this, go U, and I can T. I kind of have a think what I'm going to say. When did I don't know if I spelled that right, but I don't really care right now. I'm just trying to write down what I need to write down. I can fix this later. I want to up a great person or a great company I use. I can pull it up right here. Called coolers.com. I use them all the time. Ooh, okay. I have to go to list of colors to actually find what I'm looking for. And let's go blue. What's a good blue? Actually, no, I've been going with blue way too much. Let's go with a red. Let's go with maybe, I think that would be good. Because I like to add rectangles over my backgrounds, you know. Now, so let me fix that text real fast. Okay. And whoa, stop. Now that's something I've never seen. Oh, this way. Okay, now let's add a rectangle around this. Let's from the last thumbnail. Grab this right there. Let's. Actually, I'm not gonna do all. Okay. And then I think we're gonna do like let's go burn red. Let's go burn red for this. No, that's a little too dark for my liking, actually. What if we flipped colors so fast? Okay, so I did that. Let's change the color of this to I did have just this. Does that look better? I like this more. I kind of like that more. Let's just another red. No, I kind of feel like it's the best red that we can probably get out of this. There's not much for red, to be honest. So it's probably the best type we're going to get. So let me move this over here and export it real fast. With a keybind. Oh, no. Save that. Actually, no. I can actually have this over here. On there. So that's our thumbnail right there. PNG. I don't really care about any of these. I want to make sure the good export. There you go. And then we're gonna close this. Still pops up over there. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna put this as Raycast vlog video. And then we're okay about that. Now we can head back into. Let me minimize what I have right here real fast, and then move this stuff to where I usually have it over here on my other monitor. I have a lot of Premiere projects, if you're wondering. I don't know how much I have off the top of my head. But I do have a lot. Like an entire side monitor full of these. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Adobe, for letting me know. I'll actually update this after the stream. We can open Premiere and let's open up OBS back up again. Okay, let's get back to the video.
What's going on? Open walkthrough, enter. Welcome to Raycast. Oh, so this is like a tutorial. Let's just ignore the tutorial. Okay, so what if I now want to change my desktop? I want to recreate the searches for this thing within Perplexity. Cats typically sleep between 12 and 18 hours a day. So at least I want to recreate these features within Raycast. First is file search. What if I just do Shrek? Oh, that gives me voiceover. So I have to select file search and then I can look for Shrek. Seems like there are a bunch of Shreks on my computer. Open command enter, actions command K. Add to favorites, copy deep link.
That was a good stretch.
Oh, there's clipboard history. For clipboard history, I use a separate app called Mackie. It's free. Oh, also speaking of Mac apps, I want to tell you about Setup. They're the sponsor of the day.
Setup. I wonder what Setup's about.
video. Setup is essentially a subscription that gives you access to hundreds of expensive Mac, iOS, and web apps for a comparably small monthly fee without you having to go out and find stuff on the web. Let me show you how. Let's say my menu bar is super cluttered, which it is. I'll type in tidy up menu bar and boom, it suggests a popular app called Bartender. I click install and look at my menu bar now. The best part is that there are no trials, no credit card numbers, no license management. I clicked install and it's here on my Mac just like that. Or if I need a quick VPN, I'll type in VPN, it suggests a VPN, I'll click download and it automatically signs me in and lets me connect to a VPN without the need to sign up for an extra account. Setup has more than 200 most popular and powerful Mac apps that work together to help you with project management, streaming, gaming, presentations, and more. Apps on Setup are also fully functional and have no in-app purchases. You can try Setup for free for 30 days by clicking the link in the description, and if you like what they offer, subscribe for a monthly or an annual subscription. Click on the link in the description to get started today. Okay, back to Raycast. One important feature is I want to be able to pin things to my clipboard. Can I do that here? When I right-clicked, it opened this. I think it's actions. Oh, so this is like a separate menu that's specific to what I have open. Right now I'm in clipboard history and these things have changed because before I was in file search, I think. Pin entry, Shift Command P. Oh, I love that it shows keyboard shortcuts. Command Shift P, boom, it's pinned. So now if I copy something else and open my...
I'll be right back. I'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, it's like right here, I think. I bet you, like, when I get back, like, the audio's like... This is probably when it gets terrible. I'm not sure why there... Because let me move this over here so I can open another Premiere project. But going back from an old video, or a video I just recorded, if you listen to the audio...
One downfall of what they do is that they don't show...
So let me go to the variable.
Hello, PARSQUAD family. I wanted to show something to you guys that I've actually been putting off for a while now. I said this...
I can hear it's like clipping in and out. I'm not sure why. I made sure it's good. Actually, I can check right now on the stream to actually check if it's good. But, yeah, if I check the stream, I think we should be good on audio. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look, I just checked the audio. The stream on the audio is going pretty well. But it's weird. It's weird that does that. So.
One, what just happened, it probably pasted the first thing. So if I want to paste here, Command 2, boom, okay. One thing that's different
Why
is
did
it
he have
opens what I
legs
last
copied?
used. So I'm still inside of my clipboard history, inside of Alfred. If I look for files, then escape and open it again, it just opens and open my clipboard. There it is. There's grass that's pinned and left. Oh, if I hold command, it gives me numbers. So if I do command 1, what just happened, it probably pasted the first thing. So if I want to paste here, command 2, boom, okay. One thing that's different is it opens what I last used. So I'm still inside of my clipboard history, inside of Alfred. If I look for files, then escape and open it again, it just opens brand new. One thing here, do I always have to navigate to search files? Because that's an extra click. In Alfred, it's super fast. Command space, and I'm looking for files. In Raycast, it's command space, and I type in search files, and then enter, and only now I'm looking for them. Or maybe if I just type in the file name, Shrek. Oh no, it's voiceover, of course. Search files is the second one, so I have to go to it, enter, and then it looks for Shrek. Export quick links. What is that? Confetti. Wait, that's an actual command? Oh, confetti.
So man can literally just use confetti just from his like screen. Like in here, you can just pop up confetti whenever. I bet you are probably going to see a lot more of that in recordings, but if he actually starts using Raycast, then he'll actually.
Look, see, if you hear it, you hear it. It's like glitching. I kind of want to just scrap this video and just do a full re-record, but I need to get the video out this week, so I'm just gonna roll with it and just how it works, I guess. even though I don't want to have it just roll, it's the best point right now since it's Thursday and I usually want to get my videos out by Friday. So it is what it is, though. It is what it is. You know, I don't like that my videos are so behind.
A lot of confetti in his recordings.
Confetti. Confetti. What am I doing? Extensions. Oh, here we go. There are all of my apps here. Oh, there's alias and hotkey. Wait, what if I do alias A for Alfred? Does that mean when I type A, it's... Oh, yes it is. And enter, it opens Alfred. Command comma for settings. Oh, did you see that? I held command. Boom, there's numbers here. Oh, I love that. You don't have to go up and down. You can just hold command and press a number for whichever thing you want. Window management, center half. Okay, let's do command 8. It just disappeared. Not sure what happened. Let's go back into settings. Shift command R. So now if I press shift command R, it will open Alfred. Boom. Wait, this is really good. Okay, let's reset everything. So now if I want to open calculator fast for whatever reason, I can just do command shift C. Does it open? It does. Wow. Okay. Get current location. That's disabled, thankfully. So how do I search Google? It's voiceover again. Inside Alfred, I can type whatever I want and it's going to search for that. Okay, what is this random PDF? I go inside of it. Boom. What am I looking at? And so here, if I want to look for something, oh, there's search Google. So I have to go here, quick link, and then enter, and it searches for that. Now, inside of Alfred, I've also set up a bunch of shortcuts to different websites, like P for Perplexity. How to create shortcut to website in Raycast. Search Google, use create quick link command in Raycast. Quick link name, P, and I need a dynamic link. I can just yoink this from Alfred. Oh, and it grabs the icon immediately. Wait, in Alfred, there's no icon unless you set it yourself. And it just grabbed it from the website. Ooh, save quick link command enter. And so now if I do P, only has paste recent screenshot. Oh, I shouldn't do space. And it has query here. Oh, for a quick link, you don't put the thing you're searching for after a space. You put it inside of this.
The app looks really advanced from what I see. I bet you if Windows users get access to this, they're going to be, especially pro Fortnite players, are probably going to have like a lot of stuff. Like they might become better at productivity. Maybe. Because from what I can see, this is a really advanced app, and I feel like this can go a really long way with advanced apps for Windows.
Inside of
I might speed this up a little bit.
Shift tab to back. How long do elephants sleep? And it works. Elephants, particularly wild African elephants, sleep for an extraordinarily short duration compared to other mammals. They typically sleep only about 2 hours per 24-hour period. Wait, actually, this mammal's sleep time is largely due to their need to spend much of their day feeding, as adult elephants consume around 300 kilograms of food daily. 300 kilograms. No, wait, elephants typically consume between 100 and 400 pounds. Okay, it's pounds, and I convert this using Raycast. That's 100 kilograms per day.
Whoa, I like how this thing looks. Like it actually shows you like what it is. So it tells you what it's doing and what it is. Like it bottoms in pounds and it goes in kilograms. It's actually really nice to have.
I didn't think this information would reach my brain during a recast video. Confetti. I'm just going to randomly confetti. It's going to become the same thing. Oh, I need to go into settings now. Can I do accessibility? Yes, I can. I'm going to fidget with it the same way as having this enabled. Shake mouse cursor to locate. If I have this enabled, I just keep doing this whenever I move my mouse. Look, it gets bigger when you shake it. That's what you see. You know what? I'm leaving this on and also confetti. Maybe I should do the walkthrough tutorial 4 weeks from today, 10th of March. Wait, sure, not 4 days from December. Oh, I'm not in the main page. December 2021. That doesn't work, but this works. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is impossible in Alfred. 8 days. Yeah, just looks for that thing on.
Looks like that's actually something cool that Raycast does. That makes it so like you can see how many days. Like if you ever want like how many days my birthday, just like type it in. This X amount of days into this date. It's X kind of cool. Or whatever.
Why did my mouse become an arrow? Hello, macOS, what's happening? Oh, now it's back. Use create snippet command to create your first snippet. Script command.
I mean, I kind of don't really need that text right there, to be honest.
That is cool. Tutorial 4 weeks from today, 10th of March. Wait, surely not 4 days from December. Oh, I'm not in the main page. December 2021. That doesn't work, but this works. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is impossible in Alfred. 8 days. Yeah, just looks for that thing on.
Yes, looks like
For that thing.
Looks like that's actually something cool that Raycast does. That makes it so like you can see how many days. Like everyone, how many days my birthday. It's like this X amount of days into this. It's actually kind of cool. Or whatever.
December 2021. That doesn't work, but this works. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is impossible in Alfred. 8 days. Yeah, just look. My mouse become an arrow. Hello, macOS. What's happening? Oh, now it's back. Use create snippet command to create your first snippet. Script command. Note. Wait, it has notes? Hello. Command P to browse notes. But how is this a note-taking app? You can have up to 5 notes on the free plan. Oh, okay. create a snippet. Snippet name, leg. Let's just put in a bunch of numbers. Include dynamic placeholders for context, like the copied text or the current date. Wait, really? Cursor position? Ooh, clipboard text, argument, and UUID. Oh wow, this is useful. It's cursor position. Trigger snippet expansion by typing the keyword in any app. So let's do the keyword numbers. And if I open text edit, oh, I'm doing that with Alfred, muscle memory. There we go. Number. Oh, and that should have been the cursor position. Not sure what that does, but the snippet worked. Can I remove it now? Delete snippet, Control X. Beautiful. And it says snippet deleted here. Okay, I'm liking this.
I like how the software looks like modern. And I like that it has it's made for those people that like to have keybinds for every little thing. Like I like there's keybinds and also shows other keybinds to do I feel like this app's made for people that love keybinds, in my opinion.
So far, what would this do? If I snap a window to the right, but the window will snap. Window is not resizable, and everything disappears. If I open Firefox, right? Oh, task completed. Left, right. Okay, probably there's a way to set up keyboard shortcuts for this. Wait, Command K, open Command, add to favorites, copy deep link, configure command. So if I configure it, yes, I can add a hotkey. Of course, I can already snap windows with another app that I have installed. Rectangle, eject all disks, empty trash, hide all apps except frontmost. So you can do a bunch of system commands by just typing instead of having to click a keyboard shortcut or having to go into settings. So I can toggle Stage Manager. Boom. How does Stage Manager work again? Oh, there it is. I need 2 apps. That's beautiful. Let's learn more. Oh, it opens up Recast Manual. What's 3%?
I kind of wonder how big is their manual. They probably they probably have a manual for every little thing that they have. It's probably if you read it 1 day, or if you read it, it's probably take a month, maybe longer to read it, maybe depending on how much data in or something. But from how advanced the app is, it looks like it has a really long manual. In my opinion, I don't know because I never read it, but I'm saying.
Of $123 in pounds invested at 7% after 3 years. No way can do this. Oh, okay. 12% of $321 in JPY, Japanese yen. So the calculator is pretty advanced. I want to recreate this though. Oh, it actually works. £2.75. And how do I do invested at 7% after 3 years? 1.07 and 3 like this. Okay, I forgot times. Okay, I just put a bunch of symbols. Not sure if it's actually the answer. 337. Compound calculator. Search Google. Interest rate is 7. Compound annually. Length 3 years. Inflation rate 0. Oh, ending balance 337. Was it the same here? Oh, that's a different thing I had copied. Let's go into the clipboard history. 337. Oh, and it was able to understand all of this in simple words. So you see the mouse cursor get bigger. I'm pretty sure that I can't do this in Alfred. I can't do 123 to pounds to euro. No, I can't. Interesting. What actions can I do with files? Command K, open, show in Finder, quick look, open with, open and closing folder. I use this a lot, so it puts the folder inside of here, and then I can open with Enter. If I look for the same file inside of Alfred, I can do Command Enter, and it opens it in Finder. Oh, it opens in Finder. Oh, it's the same one. Command Enter. There it is. Yeah, so it can do everything that Alfred can, but it's more customizable, and there's a bunch more stuff in here. Oh, it has lines to align itself in the middle.
Well, you can make a liner, so you can move it. So I can add this.
This is a really advanced app.
I really wish these
Holy cow.
I hope the developers of Breakfast actually get this up and listen. I'll probably be one of the reviewers of it. And I'll do a video on it, as you can tell. If you guys want to see that, once Breakfast comes out, I will do a video on it if you guys want.
My squeaky, that's a cool thing. I can set keyboard shortcuts to open everything. That's so good. If you type fast, it's super satisfying to do things with your computer by just opening up the search bar and typing turn on Stage Manager or set volume something like 100. Oh wait, yes, extensions. Extensions can access your files, use third-party services, and are automatically updated. Oh, how? What does it do? Search notes. Okay, so install extension. Google Translate. Let's get this one as well. Viewing. Search SVG logos via SVG. Wait, if I do this.
Wait, SVG? I also use SVG for actual animated projects. I haven't found one because of reasons. But this would be such a good extension to have. I can literally just search up Google and just find a logo that I need. Like, say I need a Steam logo for a Steam video. So the command, type in Steam logo or something or whatever, and then boom, Steam logo. That's actually really nice to have.
A lot. When creating animations with the manual library, space, enter for files, .py. Oh, you can see I use a lot of SVG images, Premiere SVG. Can I now just find them here? Search logos? No way. What if I need something like Steam, for instance? It's here. Linux. Oh, so it's blank. Copy SVG text, copy file, open SVG browser. Oh, and get a tiny penguin logo. Which one would look cool in an animation? This one, the Docker logo. Can I just drag it to myself? Yes, I can. Oh, this is so good. Just create a quick animation. Now all I need to do is move that file into another folder, space, enter animations, and then just drag it in here, and it should work. There it goes. Oh, and it does look cool. By the way, if you want to learn how to create animations like these, and especially if you have no clue how to code, I'll leave a link to my manual course in the description. I started learning how to make them having no clue how to code, and it's a great way to spice up your YouTube videos or something like presentations at work. So let's explore the Obsidian extension. Append task, create note. I'm going to search note, and if I do track, oh, never mind, it's inside of here. I can specify a note and a tag track. Oh, it finds it here. Enter again. That opened the note inside of Recast, then I open it in Obsidian. Yes, it's command enter, boom. Now I love the way the mouse cursor gets bigger and confetti. So Recast can act as a command bar for a bunch of separate apps. If I don't want to open Obsidian and then create a new note, I can just create a new note like this. Oh, and it should open Obsidian. There it is. So I didn't have to first open Obsidian and then create a new note, which takes a similar amount of time, I guess. If I want, I can do it inside of Recast. I'm very happy about the SVG extension on the line. Secondary German, primary English, Oktoberfest. Wait, can I make it speak? Wait.
Oktoberfest!
Color picker installed. Boom, there's a lot.
I don't like that the actual voice for the software, but it is what it is.
People using these. Pick color. Am I picking? Oh, I am picking. Let's get the name of this text. Usually all probably not French. Is the color copied to my clipboard? Yes, it is. Speed test. The performance and quality of your internet connection. Let's test my internet. Oh, it's testing immediately. Upload speed 700 kilobytes per second. Kilobits, probably kilobits. Lock your keyboard to clean it easily. I've been using a separate app to do this. Keyboard cleaner tool or something. It just disables the keyboard so you can't type anything. This just has it built in as an extension. There's GIF search. Can I download GIFs once I search for them? Download GIF. Option Command D, and it's downloading. This could be very useful for people that use a lot of GIFs in their videos. Fireship. I'm watching a 100 things you can do with Recast video. There's a cool thing I just found. We do GIF search for whale. I don't know. And when I go into actions, I can instantly start typing to search for an action. So download, I can just enter, which means that I can do everything with the keyboard. Okay, download doesn't exist for this SVG for some reason. It's demo has failed because I have to drag it into my desktop to save it. I'm still so happy about this SVG extension. Also in the settings, you can set after how many seconds it forgets what you did. So now if I go into my clipboard history, if I open it within 15 seconds, it's still going to be inside of my clipboard history. I'm used to this happening immediately. I can just set immediately. But if I go into clipboard history, command
I
enter,
think we can
and
watch the
open it,
last
boom,
minute.
I'm back in the beginning. That's a great setting. Start, stop, and save countdown timers directly in Raycast. Oh, yes, please. I always set a timer when I work because it adds a little bit more friction, since when I want to procrastinate, I have to open the timer and stop it. And also, it helps me make sure that I actually do an hour or 2 hours of work instead of watching YouTube for 40 minutes and working for only 20 minutes. If you've never used a timer to do work, try it out. It's a game changer. When I edit videos, I always use a timer. Also, when the timer ends, you can just stop working. It gives you permission to rest. So I end up not wasting my entire day thinking, oh, I can still do more. I don't have to. The timer has ended and that's it. Just try it one time. You'll see how much more productive you'll become. And can I uninstall extensions from here? Yes, I can. This is like using Vim. You can do everything with your keyboard if you want to. There's a built-in typing test. 89 words per minute. Those are rookie numbers. Look at how
He doesn't stop. I think he gets 113, which I think is a lot, in my opinion.
oh, nice this looks though. 93. What? New practice. 95. New practice. 98. I need to hit at least 100. I'm not stopping until I do.
$105, $104, $103, $106, $103.
Oh,
$103.
That
Jeez.
took way too long. Confetti. Okay, I like this app. Bye.
It is kind of funny. I like this up. Bye. Peace out. Have a great day.
Being someone that makes
I like how fast that video is. Like kids like, I like this app. Bye. So I'm going to see you guys in another video. I'm going to chill out and see you guys in another video. Peace out. Peace.
There's the video, guys. We did it. There's actually not much editing that's actually required for this video, which I'm actually quite surprised. We can go to export and send to media encoder. I always like to use media encoder. We're about to see my CPU skyrocket. I can actually make this a little big. Let me move this a little bit. Make it a bit bigger. Because yeah, my CPU is going to skyrocket in just a second or two. I don't really care about anything on this. I like to go to high quality 1080p, since that's what I record in. It's 1080p, 50 FPS. Max quality renders. I have to scroll down here. There's not much I really care about this here. Right here is what I care about. And I'll set this. I like to have mine at 10. And have this at 15. That's how I usually set it up for me. Audio is all good. So yeah, we pretty much just did it. Press OK. Press the green button. Press it, and it's going. It's exporting. You can see my CPU start to skyrocket. CPU does not like this. I can just minimize that and bring up my actual task manager. But it's not liking it at all. 16 minutes just to export it. I think I might call the stream there. You can see my CPU is not liking this. But it's exporting the video, so it's not really liking it. I'm going to chill out, finish the video, get it ready for an uploading for tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll give you guys next video is coming out tomorrow, and then I'll start working on the next video Tuesday. I like to record on Tuesdays and then get the video out by Friday. Gives me a good 3-4 days to work on it. Depending, I'm not sure. I might not upload for maybe a couple weeks at some point. I'm not sure when. But because of some family things, I'm not sure. But when I have to, I will. But I want to try to be back as long as possible. So I'm going to stop record or streaming just so my CPU can actually get done in that, and then I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Or whatever. Peace.